Yo, everybody. Generic B here, and welcome to Concrete Jungle. Now, I'm not sure if this is going to be a Hermit's week. I don't know if it justifies like a full 7 episodes, but it's a really fun game. I thought you guys deserved to check it out, deserve to know about it. This is available on Steam, just got released not too long ago, and it's basically like if SimCity made a card game, sorta. It's really interesting. Let's go ahead and jump right into it. It's got kind of like a tutorial. I played it and then I reset the game. Oh, but before we do, I just want to say, I'm gonna give the people who make this game, Concrete Jungle, a big round of applause. You know why? Check this out. Options, audio. There's a checkbox for stream safe music because it contains music that is licensed for in-use in-game but not monetized user-created videos. Turn this on to disable those tracks. My hat off to you good sirs and madams that make this game. Okay, now let's play. What a great idea. I wish more games would do that. Okay, so
welcome to the small town of Hollyville.
Hollyville.
My name's Lainey, and I'm here to show you the ropes.
Hey, Lainey. Hey, Holly.
Looking around is pretty easy. You can use the right mouse or the keyboard's cursor.
Yep.
You can also zoom in. In front of you, there is a small grid upon which you can place buildings.
Okay.
Those buildings are determined by a series of cards. Let's draw some now and get started.
Okay.
That will do nicely.
So as you see, we got some cards. She's gonna explain it here in a second, but there's like little blues around it, that's good. Little reds around it are bad, and etc., etc.
At the top here is the next card in your build list. It's a school, pretty useful.
Okay.
On the card is a small 3x3 grid with a building icon in the middle. This displays the building's effect on its adjacent tiles.
Gotcha.
Blue squares represent +1 point. So the school will give +1 points to the tiles immediately adjacent to it.
Bingo. Okay, select the school
With
card.
the card selected, you can now place it. Notice how the blue highlights represent the area effect as displayed on the card.
I do, I
Let's
see
put
that.
the school here.
Okay. Blunk. Got it. So we've placed the school.
You'll notice there are now some plus score markers on the empty tiles that were affected by the school.
Ooh, yes I do. I noticed that.
If we place point collecting buildings on those positive scoring tiles, we'll get points.
Aha.
It just so happens the next card in your build list is a houses card. By far the most common point collecting building. Notice how it tells you on the card if the building collects points or not.
Yes, collects points. I see it. I see it, Lainey.
So let's get some points.
Let's do it. Let's do this thing. Okay, so we're gonna place a house on the highlighted tile.
Right.
Boink. Aha.
You now have 1 point due to the combination of the school's area effect and the house.
Well.
You have a target to reach for each column.
Yes, see the target right up there? Hey, who's mowing their grass?
That target is 2. You can see your current target right here in the top right. In order to fulfill that target for each column, we need to use a combination of buildings that affect their surroundings and point collecting buildings.
Gotcha.
Next up, we have a car wash.
At the car wash.
This card also has some red squares, which means it will have a negative effect on those tiles. Crucially, it has positive effects in the places we need right now to bring our house up to 2. Select and place the car wash so that our house is given another point.
Okay, so we can take this car wash. You can see how it's got negative like on 2 sides and positive on 2 sides. We're just gonna plop it right here and you can see how it makes that little arrow.
We now have
Kaboom.
2 points in the first column thanks to our house, school, and car wash.
Yes.
Also notice how the red negative area effect from the car wash canceled out one of the points from the school.
Oh yeah, right there. What a jerk.
Now the first column is complete. Look what happens.
It rains. Ba-boom. It's
See
gone.
That? The column has been cleared. That means you bank the points from that column, which are then multiplied and added to your total score.
And it rained. Cool. All right, so that works.
It also means you get a new empty column to build in here on the right.
Yes, new column right up here. So it's see how it works? It's like progression. You got to make it like a certain distance.
The aim of the game is always to clear the first column.
This one right here.
But you'll have to plan ahead with your building placements in order to do that for future columns.
Right.
Those are the basics. But let me show you what happens if you forget to place a point-collecting building in a column.
Okay.
Fill this column with the following non-point-collecting buildings.
Right.
If any building area effects spill off the side of the grid, they will have no effect. You can use this to your advantage sometimes.
Okay, so they just want us to place, we're just gonna place a factory and a brewery and another brewery.
Now we have no point-collecting buildings in this column. This will likely happen to you sometimes, but just to be clear, it's something you want to try and avoid.
Okay.
And not just because we have a brewery and factory next to a school.
What's wrong with that?
With no means of collecting points, this column cannot reach its target. Therefore, it's just going to sit there while we fill up the rest of the empty land. We need to force clear it.
Force clear.
Once the first column is filled, you'll notice this little button flashing at you.
This little guy right there, uh-huh.
All we have to do is click it to force clear.
Okay. Click it.
Great.
Kaboom!
However, force clearing isn't free. It costs you 1 life. You can see how many lives you have left here.
Okay, I got 2 lives left on that.
Make sure you use your lives sparingly. Once you run out, you'll fail the level. Now see if you can complete past this column here using the next batch of buildings.
Okay, so we have to get to a certain level. See this little guy right there? Okay, so we have some houses. So we'll place a house. We have another house. I'm gonna place that like right here. And then that way we can take a school and kaboom! Look at us. Brilliant job. Ooh. Okay, I'm gonna put, see how this one's got positive and negative. I'm gonna put this right there. We're gonna stick a house right there. I'm gonna put a shop right here because you see this one's already got its quota. And then that will make that a number 2. Okay, so then we're gonna put a brewery here because it doesn't really matter. Another brewery here, doesn't really matter. And then we have a house. Kaboom, kaboom. Ooh, we got some bonus on that. Kaboom. All right, and now we can, let's see how we want, I think I'm gonna put it right here because kind of looking ahead, I can see that car wash. So I'm gonna go put one right there. I'm gonna put a house right there, and then I'm gonna put a school right there. Boom! And we did it.
Looks like you're ready for the next challenge.
You darn tootin'. I am. So see, it's pretty fun. It's like a building game, but really more like a card game. And so when we go to the next one, I want to show you this guy. She's gonna talk a little bit more. Luther Fields. And then we're gonna, of course, expand it.
Since you did such a good job at Hollyville.
Mm-hmm. Yes.
Well, apart from the whole school, factory, brewery debacle, which was kind of my fault.
Not my fault. Click.
I've hired you to develop in the county of Luther Fields, a small commuter town south of the city. You know what to do, just a few small differences this time. You now have 2 times as many build slots.
Build slots.
You can now choose your next building from either of the cards in the white bracket area.
Okay, so that's kind of nice. So if there's one that I want to kind of sandbag for a little bit.
Oh, the excitement. Us government employees need to appreciate the little things. I've also
she looks like a government
new buildings
employee.
into the mix.
New buildings into the mix.
This is a green. Yes, the card is yellow. Get used to it. It's one of my favorite entry-level cards. It lets you choose a tile around it to give +1 to. Super useful.
Okay. So we can hit this little guy?
All you have to do with the green is place it where you want as normal. Some blue icons will then appear to show you where you can apply the card's buff.
Oh, okay, right on.
Just select where you want to apply the buff. Easy.
Easy.
If you decide to cancel the placement after you have clicked, you can do so by clicking the X icon that appears over the chosen build position. If you ever get confused about what a card does, you can right-click on any card at any time in the game to have a closer look, and find out more about what it does. You need to develop the land without running out of lives.
Yes.
This bar here shows you how close you are from completion. It will fill with blueness as you clear columns.
Okay.
One more thing.
Yeah.
The column target is now set at 3. Ooh. Nothing you can't handle, right? I'm going back to City Hall. I've got so much paperwork to do with the coming election. Catch you later.
Catch you later. Okay, so I think I understand. What we're gonna do is I'm kind of like looking ahead a little bit. If I take this green, and then you can apply the buff anywhere. I'm gonna apply it right there. Kind of, oh, I was like, kind of stupid that is like block the view, but that was me. That was my bad. And then I can take this car wash and put it right there. Now you notice, see how it had negative effects, but it doesn't affect anything other than the little point places. So we're fine on that. And then we got another green. I'm gonna take, so this is covered. I'm gonna take this green and I'm gonna then use this to my advantage and kind of back do stuff like that. Okay, and then we have a brewery, so I'm gonna put this because this kind of does nothing. House right here. House right here. Bagoom! Sweet! Alright, now I'm gonna take this supermarket and I'm gonna place it right like that. So that'll take care of us right there. I'm gonna put this factory. Is that where I want this factory? Yes. Because then what I can do is put, ooh, look at that. Oh, or should I put it right there? No. I'm gonna put it right here to buff that stuff up. And then I'm gonna put, ooh, this right here. Oh, but I have to watch out because of this guy. Let's think about this for a minute. I think actually it might be in our best interest to put it, right like that. Boy, I don't know. Okay, I'm gonna put a house here. This shop is going to be really nice, so I'm gonna put it right there. And a park square, yes! Okay, let me find a good spot for this park square. Right, ooh, see, this is, if we did that, that will help a lot of people, including me. Yes. Okay, then we have a house. Before I put that house down, I'm gonna take this green and stick it right up there. Cause see, I want this to be a 2 because when we put the house there, that might disappear. We want to take advantage of that spot as we can. Okay, so now we have a brewery, which we could just place right there, it's fine. We can green up something. And we can also use this. That's not a bad spot for it right there, to be honest. Or we go right there. Yeah. Okay, we have a house. So we're sorted there. Ooh. Ooh. Okay. Shall we do something like that? Yep. Okay, now we want to green up one thing. We're gonna put it right here, and then we're gonna green up that guy. Okay, finally we have a house. Holy cow, it not giving us houses, huh? Oh, we can get rid of this guy. Okay, now we's talking. Oh, now this is interesting. We put down the supermarket, and because it's off the grid, Oh, I see, said the blind man as he picked up the hammer and saw. I understand how that works now. So, like, I could do something where I got rid of 2 of those things and just kind of put them there, or I could put them right here. That's actually not a bad idea. All right, we're gonna put this guy. I'm gonna use this dude and put it right. I'm looking at where I'm gonna put it right there. Okay, brewery can do it's kind of a negligible thing, so I'll do that. Wow, give me some houses, would you? This seems good. Okay, Schoolhouse Rock. All right, here's what I'm gonna do this because that's really gonna help us annihilate the competition. So we put down that one's taken care of. I'm gonna save that. I'm gonna save that shop for a hot minute. If I do, ooh, maybe I don't. No, maybe I do something. This doesn't really help us, does it? Shout. Okay, I'm gonna go for this. Okay, house me. I guess my best bet is this to kind of clear it. Well, this gets complicated, don't it? Okay, we got a shop. So all we need is house and a house. So there's one house there, so we're good. I can take this factory and dump it. I'm gonna put a dude right there. We're gonna house it. Okay, we're gonna, ooh, supermarket. Okay, let's supermarket right up here. Okay, we can +1 this business. We need some help right there because right now we got nothing. I'm gonna take this guy and I'm gonna, I'm gonna +1 it. That seems fair. I'm gonna take this guy. And I'm gonna +1 it. Okay, we got a house. Bonus points. Yes. Okay, we're getting close. This is where we have to get to. Brewery, don't need. Shop, we'll take this shop. But I'm getting a little nervous about this because we have nothing for it quite yet. Look at this. So there's a car wash. I'm gonna do that. Got rid of this bad boy. Ooh, okay. We're gonna house it. This one I'm gonna put right here, so that takes care of that. Oh, I'm gonna park square it. Oh, baby. All right, so this one I'm gonna go ahead and do. I'm gonna take this school. I'm gonna place it right there. We need one house there. And I just need one more. I just need one more house. So we gotta clear this stuff out. All right, let's. Ooh. This one's already done, so I guess it doesn't matter. We can just take this, kind of get rid of it. Take this factory, stick it over there. Take this shop. Take this shop and shove it. Brewery doesn't matter, we'll stick it right there. House, we're collecting the points, and we did it. Ta-da! Ta-da!
Excellent.
It takes some brains. It's not easy. And then, as you saw, like, it unlocks cards, right? So we're going through. Once we get like a certain number of XP, then it'll unlock the next round of cards. I do want to show you that before we quit. So there's starter cards, right? So 19 are locked. You have to reach certain levels in order to do that. And then what is this? Oh, the town cards. So there's a bunch of town cards. Oh, a gazebo. So this gets like more and more interesting because it's a card game. It's like SimCity kind of building. You know, it's one of those type of puzzle games. But, whoa, that's a really cool one. But it's got a collectible card. I was gonna say trading card. It's got a collectible card aspect to it. So you can see, like, if you unlock a certain thing, it's like, oh, okay, now if I get that, that's really gonna help me out in the long run. It's really nuts how it works. It's kind of a cool game. I don't know if it's something, like I said, I don't know if it's something that you guys would be interested in enough to see a full Hermit's week on, but we will let the votes and the likes decide. I won't put a like goal on it because like goals don't work for me for whatever reason. But I would like to see likes on this video if you guys want to see more. Don't forget, and it also helps me out quite a bit on this video and on my channel in general. So I thank you guys in advance for your love and support, but that's gonna do it for me. Until next time, take care, brush your hair. I'll see you when I see you. Peace. Oh.